or 2015 Nissan Altima, man. Boom. Alright, man, so pretty much the AC compressor is bad, man. So there it is. Got like what, 4 bolts. This one came from R&Y AC compressors. Alright, so the AC compressor is gonna be on the bottom, man. I don't see the point in undoing all this shit. We're at the top, so let's take a look at the bottom, man. So first things first, you wanna jack it up, put it on a jack stand, man. Jack stand. Shit. Had to get my knee pads. Kaboom! Alright, man, so with these, you can see it's already kind of messed up, but these are just plastic covers, pretty much. You just pops right off. Alright, so it looks like we got 5 21, they look like 21 millimeter lug nuts, man. So we're gonna go ahead and take those off, man. Mac tools, baby. Alright, man, so this is what it looked like, man. So pretty much the AC compressor is gonna be behind this. God damn. It's gonna be behind this little piece of the splash guard, man. So a little piece of plastic. Pretty much you got like these little clips right here, man. It's bam, that you will do it like this, man. So pretty much you're just gonna go ahead, try to pop the middle piece out, man. And then once you grab a little piece, it's probably right out, man. This whole shit come right off, man. And do the same thing for the other ones, man. It's missing one right here, and it's missing one on the bottom under here, man. So, but it's alright, man. But y'all get the gist, man. So. Kaboom. Okay. So AC compressor is right there. So alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and take this piece of the fender liner off. Seems like we got some of the same clips, one right there, got one up here, and then you go underneath. Alright, so you got a Phillips screw right there, Phillips screw right there, and a Phillips screw right there. After you take those 3 off, this whole fender liner piece should come right off. Let's go. Boy. Okay, let's go ahead and take these little clips off right here. That one up top. Just grab it, shove it out that way, man. You ain't got to take the whole thing off. Just kind of just move it out the way. Be careful as long as it's not too crazy, but die, man. So, kaboom. There's a compressor, man. So, shit, where did this come from? Oh, well, found the other piece to this. So pretty much what we got to do now is just be able to take the belt off of the compressor, right? So we gotta take this shit off, man. So I'll tell you what, so this thing right here is called a tensioner. The reason why it's called a tensioner is because it builds tension on the belt. so the belt don't go flying off, you know what I mean? So like, there's two ways to go about this tensioner. So you got this right here, looks like what, like a T30, T40, T45, something like that. That's a Torx, man, but I don't know, I don't feel comfortable for some reason. It's like, you know, why would they put, so if you go up here, show y'all, bam. So like right where this tensioner is at, but right there, man, right there is a place to put a socket, man. It's 17 millimeters what it fits over there, man. You have better luck undoing the tensioner that way than doing it with this. If you're able to get away with this, then, you know, kudos to you. Fuck that, man, I ain't taking no risk. Try to get this on there. Well, bam, my serpentine belt too, man. Shit, and then guess what? Kablam, zip ties. Okay, so setup's gonna look something like this, right? So right there is where that 17 millimeter is at. You got your serpentine belt, man. And, all right, now look, watch what happens when I push this. The belt getting loose, man. That's what you want. So when you put it like this and the belt gets a little loose like that, you pretty much hold it with one hand and then use the other hand and try to get that belt off the compressor. So let's go. Okay, so now you hold it down like this, man, and then come through with the zip tie. Alright, man, let me show y'all, man. Alright, man, so pretty much whenever we got this serpentine belt tool, man, we pushed it all the way back to be able to loosen the belt. I just zip tied it to the control arm so it stays there. And so the belt can actually stay loose, but what I did is I stayed holding it down so it doesn't undo all over the place, and just zip tied it to this zip tie right here so it can stay in place. So really, so now we got the belt off, man. So yeah, so she's ready to be disconnected. Fuck, man, it's hot as shit out here. There's a compressor is right here. So to have better access to it, this whole splash guard piece, man, that's loose as shit, needs to come off. So as you can see, comes with some 10 millimeters, man. 1, 2, 3, 5 10 millimeters, and then one of them plastic clips on that side. So I'll show you. Alright, and over here you got 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. 3 of these plastic clips. So just go in. Damn, it's hot as shit out here, man. Fuck. Hey, but check this out, man. Alright, man, so pretty much. Alright, so we need to go ahead and disconnect that pigtail right there, man. Let's go. And let's just press it in. Should pop out like that, man. Alright, man, so now we got these AC lines, man. So you got 10 millimeter on one part of the line. Then right below this whole shit right here is another end of a line. Is a 10 millimeter too. Alright, man, so thing about these AC lines, when you disconnect them, make sure there ain't no refrigerant inside the system, man. So whenever you got refrigerant in the system and you just let it go like that, man, it's harmful for the environment, man. Some cases it's illegal. But if it's like bone dry and shit like this customer, man, just disconnect it, man. So let me show y'all, man. Good boy. Yo, so any way to make it work, right? So it's a 10 millimeter bolt to get to that AC line, man. But it's a bitch to get it from the bottom, man, having to do the reach around. So let me show you what I got, man. Kaboom! We got 10 millimeter deep, 3/8 extension. Then we got a 3/8 to 1/2 inch extension. And then we got a 1/2 inch back to 3/8, baby. So watch this. Kaboom! Shit, man, any way to make it work, man. Okay. Boom. Now getting ready for the second one, man. Alright, so now you see that one right there? That's the second one, so let's go ahead and take that one off. Boom. So we got both of them right there. Alright, so on the compressor, you got 12 millimeter bolt right there and 12 millimeter bolt right there. So you want to go ahead and take those off, man. Alright, so here's the view underneath. So the top bolt up there, what I ended up getting was I got a 12 millimeter deep socket with a double flex ratcheting wrench, man. I tried going in with a long extension with a swivel 12 millimeter, but I didn't like it. So alright, let's go. So go. Same thing for the other side, man. Kablam! Okay, so now we got the two bottom bolts left. Let me show y'all, man. Bam! 12 millimeter ratcheting wrench, man. So use this, undo these two, and this whole shit should come right off, man. So let's go. Kablam! What's up, Dad? Plug the charger in. Fixing this car. Hey, do me a favor. Inside the bag on the front seat is a cold water bottle. Can you bring it? That's Daddy. Alright, man. Kablam. Yeah. Last bolt, baby. Thank you, Daddy.
Love you.
Love you too, Daddy. Wow. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's hot as fuck out here, man. But my daddy came through clutch, man. Ah, boy. Alright, let's go. Alrighty. There we go, man. So pretty much what we did is we undid these clips for these two lines, man. It's kind of shoved it inside a little bit. Get these holes and kind of shove it in more that way so you can be able to wiggle it a little bit and should be able to fish right out here. You ain't gotta take the subframe off. You ain't gotta take none of that shit off, man. Just undo this line, but be real careful, because if the hose, these are good hoses, but if they were like real brittle or like these lines are just fucked up, if you break this, man, it's paying money you shouldn't have to. So just be real careful when you take it out, man. Then as you're taking it out, be careful with these connectors, man. So alright, man, so pretty much, man, it's just the connectors good, all the holes, the holes are the same, everything's good, man. So ready to slap her on, man. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Alright. Kabam. Shit, man. It wasn't really that bad. Had to play with it a little bit, but tell you what, man, could have been worse. So, just keep it pushing, man. Keep it moving. Alright, man, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up these two bottom bolts, man. So, set it up that way it stays still, you know what I mean? Just as much as you can with your finger, man. Just to be able to hold it in place. And then you see that? There's a little bit of room right there. Leave a little bit of room so like you can wiggle as you're tightening them with your hand, even with the top too. Same thing on this side. God damn, this is a long ass bolt. Oh, it was never even. Alright, you got me, man. You got me. Shit, we can try. Find a hole. Tighten the top bolts. Alright, so we plugged the pigtail back on. Alright, man, so I'll go ahead put the belt back on. Alright, so the belt is on. Go ahead. Alrighty. Give my socket back. Pretty much double check your belt. Double check that on the crankshaft, right here on the tensioner. AC compressor. On the water pump. And then the alternator up top. Make sure it's all aligned before you do anything else. Real shit. Look at that alternator part of that belt. She's on there, so that's good. Alright, man, so we're gonna set up these lines again, man. Gonna set up these lines, so start off with this left one first and then you move to the right one, man. So let's go. You don't want to go too crazy. Then move the big one to its hole. Get your 10mm on that. Alright, so the bolt kept falling out of my fingers, man, when I tried to thread that in. So look right there. Kablam! Just rip your little piece of that thing, man. Put the socket in there. It ain't gonna fall off, man. A little hack of the trade. Shit, man. Now she's on there. Now we're gonna put this splash board on. Let's go. Let's see. Alright, so the lug nut torque for the lug nuts, man, it's on the Nissan Altima on the 15, man, it's supposed to be like 83 or 85 foot-pounds. So, hey, so let me show y'all what I got going on today, man. Kabam! We got an old torque wrench, man. We're gonna tighten these up professional. Alright, man, so you're going to need your 21mm half-inch deep socket and then your torque wrench, alright? Let me show you how this shit works, man. Okay. Alright, so you place that on there. Come here, man. It's you got like these buttons and shit. I got this one because I didn't like the clicking shit, man. I like to see my numbers, so hit this. And then make sure it says foot-pound and 85 foot-pounds, man. And then watch this. Go ahead, get you one of these, man. And like on this type of these covers, man, it's a little hole right here, right? Goes where that valve stand goes. So that way you're not tripping. And you just pop this hole in. Kabam! Hell yeah, man. Let's crank her up and see how she goes, man. So. Kabam! Seeing the bell move like that means you put it on right, baby. I mean, replacing your AC compressor is one thing, man, but I tell you what, man. As soon as you're done with the compressor, what you're gonna have to do is take it to someone who knows what the fuck they doing and has an AC machine, man. Because what you're gonna want to do is take it to go vacuum the lines, man. Because like when you disconnect the lines, you can have moisture go inside the lines, and it's not good, man. It's not good. Always take, anytime you disconnect any part of the AC system, always take it to go get it vacuumed. I don't give a fuck what anybody say, man, because you might have AC for a couple of days or even maybe a couple weeks, and if you just slap it on like that and just, you know, charge her up and shit, you're gonna run into some problems, man, some problems. So to avoid all that, get it right the first time, you know what I mean? That way you're not tripping, you know?